Hello, my name is Hersh, and welcome to the HERshyt show. Well, a little bit about it. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry, you'll probably cuss at me, but that's alright. I just want to bring to you the realization of what's really going on in this world that a lot of people are afraid to speak on. Enjoy. Alrighty, so welcome to this week's The HERshyt show. I gotta stop slapping my hands like that, y'all. It's a bad habit. But anyway, this week, some people might feel a little touched, and that's okay, because you're supposed to feel touched so you can recognize and look at the reflection and say, you know what, I am doing this. Let me make some changes in my own life. So, that's what the HERshyt show is about. It's not to call anybody out per se and not put no names out there. It's just topics that I've witnessed, I've seen, I've discussed with other individuals, experienced myself, and it needs to be talked about. You know what I mean? It just needs to be talked about. So this week, we're going to talk about taking initiative. Just had a memory fly through my head, but we're going to talk about taking initiative. So, when did it become a common thing for people to sit back and watch you do things either around your house or even at work or whatever, and they just stand there and watch you? But you go ahead and hand it, the prideful individual I am, I'm going to go ahead and finish doing what I'm doing. Whether it be cutting the grass, cleaning the house, whatever. If you ain't going to step up and assist, that's you. You know what I mean? But when I say something or you've said something, the first thing they say is, but you didn't ask me to help. If you would have asked me, I would have jumped in. Why should we have to ask? What happened to taking initiative? I have legit, y'all, I bullshit you not. I have legit left brooms and mops in the middle of the hallway in my house to see who was going to grab it and knock that little dust off the steps or whatever. You know what I mean? Just a little tester. I do stuff like that around my house to see who's going to actually assist. And nobody does, surprisingly. I still end up doing everything. But it's okay. And then after the fact, they be like, but you didn't ask me to do that. Oh, I would have did that for you. If you would have, you could have, I wouldn't be doing it right now. That's just my motto. So I really don't understand where people in even workplaces, when I was out there hustling, doing logistics, whatever I was doing, people would watch or whatever, and it would be the same thing. It was like a continuous cycle no matter where I was at. No matter which job I was doing or even at home, it was, well, if I would have asked you if you needed help, you would have told me, nah, I got it. Well, motherfucker, give me the chance to say I got it. At least offer the assistance. But I don't get it. If you see something that needs to be done, why are you walking over it and keep it moving instead of just fixing it? What happened to people taking initiative in this world? I really don't understand. Somebody please make it make sense. Help me out. Somebody help me out. Where did we go from people that helped or jumped in or did their job to people that sit back and watch everybody else do it? That also allows people to get into a complacency position. Because now they know you're going to do it. So why should I do it and take the initiative? Or why should I ask you or tell you that I'm going to do it and still not do it? In some cases. And I make it make sense. And the people that say, well, you didn't ask me to do it, that shit is one of the most aggravating. Why should I have to ask you if you sitting there looking at me, looking at you, looking back at me? But you watching me do it. But has anybody else had this issue, or is it just me? I mean, I am a little pet peevish. I am a little OCD. Okay, a little more than a little OCD, but still, I lose respect for people that don't have initiative. I can't understand it. Because to me, if you are not the type of individual that takes the initiative to just clean up your area when you make a mess, or if you see something, you pick it up and put it in the trash, or, this is little things that add up. And I say it all the time. Patterns tell a tale that's clear as day. You just got to pay attention to people's patterns. And if their individual self does not tend to take initiative with little shit, what do you expect for big stuff? That's just my thought process, Because, even jumping into situationships or relationships, if you really pay attention to that individual, to me personally, I don't want to be with somebody that watches me do everything. I don't. Because to me, if you don't do the little things, how are you budgeting your money? What is your goals? How are you stepping towards them goals? And yes, I took it that far. But something that small, a small crack, just like when you ding your windshield on your car, what ends up happening? It becomes a long-ass spider web. So to me, if people don't do the little things, I know damn well they're not going to do the big things, and they're not managing their life properly. That's just, yes, I took it there and I overanalyzed. But that's just how I see it. You can see it how you want to see it. But it does get extremely aggravating when people, and people aren't going to change, or I can't really say change. They're not going to wake up and realize, because a lot of people, I really don't think they realize that it's really that much of an effect on those around them. But to me, if you're not pulling your load, like we used to say in the military, if one person is out of the ranks, the rest of the rank just got to work that much harder. If one person is down, everybody else got to pick up the slack. And if you continuously allow that individual to be that slacker, you can't really complain about them because you're allowing it. So it's kind of, I don't know, just think about it. Do I got it confused? Somebody please make it make sense. And people, if you are that individual and you sit back and be like, damn, you know what? I walked past that broom 7 times today. I wonder if I should have actually used it. That's some trash right there. If it don't bother you when you walk past it and it's in your yard or your driveway or whatever, and you just consistently walk past it and it ain't not now time, picked it up and threw it away. So you just like to allow trash to be laying in location? I don't know. Just please make it make sense. Make the changes for you if you're that individual that don't like to take initiative or don't want to stand up and do what they're supposed to do, either in the household, the workplace, and just the community. Stop being lazy if you are because to me, if you don't take initiative, you a lazy individual. And if, like I said, it's the small things that turn into big things, and that's how I'm looking at you. But I'm not everybody else. But if you have those type of people around you, you also need to have those conversations. And if the first thing that come out their mouth is, well, you didn't ask me to help, just laugh and end that conversation right there, because it ain't going nowhere, baby. But hey, try as you may. Perception is reality, and Hershey's perception is the little things that count, including taking initiative. Until next time, this is the HERshyt Show. Go do something productive and help out.
Be sure to log on to youtube.com and subscribe to the HERshyt Show at TheHERshytShow. Brought to you by 8 Robinsons TV and Yellow Tub Creative.